There are laws, but in reality the laws are not applied in Germany, and
Yes.
women still don't have the full rights in work and workforce. In Egypt, at least, that was amended, and women are working hard towards adding new legislations, and I understand the new constitution as well gave a lot of rights to women. So I think in Egypt, women is now at a status that really allows her to be not equal, almost equal, yes, but she's very she has a very important role in the society. She works, she has her company, she has
Yes.
her business, and I think Egypt needs that definitely. No, personally, I don't think that there is any lack or.
Sometimes it seems to me that some men here need empowerment over women that
No,
have too much power.
empowerment in it, the word empowerment itself is always needed for women to move on and move forward, but not necessarily empowerment in more powers or more rights. No, empowerment, always you need empowerment to just carry on with your task and your business. Yes, definitely.
When I first went to America when I was young, I remember very well. Somebody told me that they had, like statistically, and see which is the best husband in the world. They found that Egyptian man is the best husband in the world.
That time.
Which you mean?
Is it now the same thing?
Which you mean that we treat women very well. When I live in Europe, I live in America, and they start saying about women's rights that the Arab women does not have their rights as European, I said no, it's the opposite. Egyptian and Arab women are having more rights than the ones in America. I studied that further, and I was looking at the statistics. It's the same statistics. If you're talking about abuse, or if you talk about harassment, or we have the same statistic like America, if not better. Here we have a family supportive of the woman. So in fact, when they do that, I laugh. They don't know. They think that women here does not have all her rights, but women in our culture have more rights sometimes in many places. And now we have women in all positions, and we have women doing all kind of business, and doing all kind of they are in education everywhere. So I really don't think that women in our culture are less at all than other countries. If there's any difference, she will be more empowered than the man here.
Well, how, as a business person, how do you see, like, the laws now? Since Egypt is going through a different new era, and definitely, what are the challenges? First, a woman. Let me say it again, a woman. I'm not discriminating, but then again, of course, some people might look at the put kind of hindrances or just make some kind of obstacles for women. Is it obstacles for women, and the laws generally for business here?
Okay, this actually question came up in the conference, and what actually, let me rephrase this, that when you talk laws in business, the law goes on a woman and a man,
yes,
because the law is a law. There is no such thing as a law for a woman or a law for a man. So the laws are there with obstacles, yes. We're working, women in particular are working in collaboration again with other organizations to reform those laws, especially for small businesses or middle businesses, not big companies, because the big giant corporations, they have their own laws, they are set. The laws that are right now in for example, carrying on with your businesses, taxes, accessing funds, mainly the obstacle is accessing funds and taxes, and I think this was discussed, and this is on its way to reform. So again, Egypt is on the right path in terms of reforming the laws. It's not going to happen overnight. It's very understandable, but at least the intention is there to reform those laws, which much more important. And the second challenge for a women, I would say, is manpower, maybe, or accessing manpower again. So, but that's again, that's on for a business owner in general, not a man or a woman.
Yeah.
So,
but are there any kind of obstacles that are that women who are doing business might feel that there is kind of like obstacles put in the way more than a man doing business?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, honestly, I don't think so. No, no. You know, any business owner faces a lot of problems and obstacles. Period.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
No, it's not. It's not. Has nothing to do with gender. Let's put it that way.
Well, now we know here also like there might be visits by Chinese president or Saudi Arabia. More like things are taking place quickly. Developments in Egypt. Just
exactly.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yes. How do you see that? With all conferences talking about investments and pushing the economic role here or the economy and just opening up to other countries. How do you see that in this period of time?
Yeah, the situation is critical. It's a very short time since we started getting stable, and a lot of things got done. I am very happy. I mean, President Sisi was everywhere. He was in the United Nations, which he met with a lot of leaders. I think he accomplished a lot of things internationally in a short period of time that which we need. He visited many countries and many presidents of these countries coming. What he's doing with Russia is, perfect. I don't know what to say. It cannot be better. That we're trying to accelerate the relation with Russia that fast, which is going to help us in every avenue, in economy and military, everything. In the situation where we are and all this. Also go to China and inviting the Chinese president, have all this kind of conference, showing the people. It's very important. I think a lot of Egyptian people themselves didn't know how important Egypt is, how strong Egypt is. You have to know who you are before you talk to anybody. If you know who you are, you gotta talk to these people or to anybody with confidence.
Yes.
You know who you are. You know how they're gonna respect you. I remember when I was even little and living in France, how people respect me just because I'm Egyptian, how people will look up to me because I'm Egyptian. When you tell them you are Egyptians, they just feel and remember all the history and everything. Egypt is different. Egypt is strong. Egypt is powerful. Egypt have soft power more than any other country in the whole world. They trying to buy this soft power with money. We have it without even buying it. So Egypt, now we realize, as a lot of Egyptians, a lot of government people know what Egypt is. And now when they go meet with these countries, they found that these countries want to come running to Egypt to help Egypt out, to do business with Egypt, because also they love Egypt. So it's not the effort. Any country would need 100 times more effort than Egypt to fix a relation with internationally, or to make a good international relation, or to make a good economy, or to make a good business with other countries. We have a lot of things settled, set for that. So it's not going to be as hard, but you have to move fast, because now we are in critical condition. You have to move fast in everything, in politics, in what's going on. You have to fix the other country, help fixing what's going on in Yemen and other countries.
Definitely.
And that's why you need more meetings, you need more conferences, you need to be always working. And if anybody cannot keep up with this fast thing, they should stay home. We really are in a critical time, and we need to move fast, and that's what's happening right now.
It's very important, but do you think
that's the key? Moving fast and working quickly. Before
you're doing good so far. Really.
It's too late. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Moving fast.
Yeah. But do you think it's like all these things happening now? Like they will have the elections soon. So is it?
Yeah, you see.
And we talk about the reshuffle of the government. Things are happening at simultaneously that seem really hard.
You don't have a choice.
But you have to have a parliament.
You have to have a parliament.
You have to have a parliament for the laws that we're talking about, for the laws and that needs to be reformed. You really need a parliament.
Yes.
But internationally, for other countries to know that there's a democracy accomplished in Egypt, because they try to, we have to make them understand. Here is a democracy, 100% democratic country. We're stable. We are getting better.
That would come later as well.
This will help a lot in everything. Now the only thing they're saying is a roadmap, and it's going to be finished in a couple of months. Once we have this finished, nobody can say anything. We have democracy.
And it's very good to point out as well, yes, we have a roadmap, and we are executing the steps in the roadmap, and that's the last step, and we are already on the way we didn't really delay that, so we were taking the step for it. So
I think a few months we accomplished a lot.
Yeah,
a few months we did a lot, really.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We need just keep it up, keep it up.
Well, I think that the authorities are trying very hard, and the president,
Yes.
and all events taking place.
Yes, keep
and
it up. You're doing a good, really.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
You're really doing good. I always criticize, but lately I'm not. You're doing a good job.
Well, let me ask this question. I know that it was very serious, but some people say, well, we meet every year, or we meet in conferences, we talk, we eat. Well, and then later on, nothing happens.
Not women.
No.
Women, when they have
Exactly. Women are women.
They put a goal. They put a goal.
They do better, I told
they
you.
stay the goal.
Yes.
And towards the end of the conference, actually, the goals were achieved. Not even after the conference.
Even
during,
the conference itself, yes.
During
Yes.
on the spot.
This is amazing. This is beautiful.
Women means business.
Yeah.
So I know the title of your program is Money Means Business. No, it's Women Means Business.
Well, just one, because we have less than 2 minutes, well, do we have reason to be optimistic?
Definitely. And not only that, but I heard it a lot from the delegations that came, that they said Egypt has a lot of potential, and we are very excited that we came. We're happy that we came, and as I said, we had 2 offers for investors and investment to Egypt. So certainly there is.
Yes. Mr. Swan.
I am very optimistic. If you're going the right way, if you're doing the right things, everything will be fine. It have to be fine because you're doing the right thing. I think now we are doing the right thing. I'm very optimistic, very happy with what's going on.
Well, I have to thank you very much
Thank you
for being
for having
with us here, and we'll just meet
pleasure.
more. You're here, our guest for the first time and not the last. So if you're in Egypt here, then we'll have other encounters about women and men and Egypt in general and more. Mr. Swan, thank you very much for being with us. Ms. Essa, thank you very much for being with us. And I'd like to thank our viewers. But now I'll have to introduce our next item, which is the stock market in Egypt. Stay tuned to us. Don't go away.
Good luck.